Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Today is, what is today? July 1st. Can you believe it? It's already July 1st. So I come down this morning and tested out my equipment over and over and over again. Wow, it works this morning. Crazy. I don't understand. But anyways, I'm going to do a grand tableau on Putin, the bounty, the military, and 45, see if it works. See what we get out of that, see if we get any information, what's going on, and draw out, see if we can get some truth on that. And then we'll do another reading on the arrest warrant out for 45. And see what we can do that. And don't always forget, stay to the end of the video so that we can do the daily Trump reading. It is getting so bizarre. It's almost wacky to read it. It really is getting just weird. With the energy that's coming out of that and stuff like that. I'm starting to see, tabloids or whatever saying that 45's done. He's going to leave before he loses to Biden. He will leave knowing that, so it's starting to happen. The thought process, the energy of that thinking is rolling so much that even other people that probably don't do this work are picking up on it and putting it on a newspaper somewhere. You see what I mean? How the energy just it's a snowball effect, and it's coming from him and the people who don't want him there. We also get to weigh in on that energy. We get to support his I gotta get out of here energy, and I fully support it. Okay, grand tableau on Putin, the soldiers, 45, and we're going to make Putin the main male, the main person. And whatever else comes out after that, we'll see. If anybody doesn't know what I'm doing, I'm using my mystical Kipper cards. I like the tiny ones. And how I do it, there's a lot of people out there that read Kipper. I read intuitively with Kipper, which is really the only way to do it. But you do 9 across and 4 down, and then you just start reading the placements and where everything is at. Each placement's like one placement here for this card may mean something for this card, but if I go over here, this card over here may mean something different to this card. So it's kind of tricky, and make sure that I read it. And I also read upside down. It just gives me a lot more information. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I try to keep them all in the frame so that you guys can watch, of course. And I have to have them nice and neat because my OCD itches. And thank everybody for the donations to my channel. I just want you to know that I really am grateful when you send me gratitude like that. I don't want you to think that I just bypass it, because every time I get a donation, I literally say a prayer of thank you so much, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So I wanted you to hear those words out loud. And anybody that wants a reading from me, I'm also grateful that you picked me. You can pick anybody in the world, and the fact that you picked me, I'm grateful for that. Okay, let's see what's going on here with, let me find, oh here, Putin's right here. Which is interesting because you can read the cards, like if the person's right in the middle. I had a reading last night where the person's right in the middle, and then there was the past and the future, so you can read it that way. However, with him being right here, all of it is the future. So let's start reading and seeing where all of that goes. Interesting. Okay. And 45 is here. I'm trying to find, I'm not 45. Putin is here. And I'm trying to find 45 in this whole, see where he landed. Which is different than where I thought he would land. Okay. So I thought 45 was going to be this guy, but 45 is this one. This is what the 45 is the other main person, which is the other female. In the Kipper cards, it says main person male, main person female. Kind of gives you the card. So Putin, he is here, and main person 45 is here. So if I mix up my words, you know where they're at. It'll happen. All right, so Putin here, little child, gaining a lot of money, which is upside down, receiving a gift, short illness, grief of an anniversary, sad news, 45, and theft, which is very interesting. So we have 45, Putin, 40, false person, pleasant letter, the White House, upside down, court, change, hope, big water, which emotions, that's what speaks to me is emotions, high emotions. So Putin, high emotions, bereavement, gaining a lot of money, he lost money. This little child next to Putin is throwing me a little. Because it's connected to high emotions and bereavement. So a little child that died, a little child something, a little idea, child. I really thought that I would see military. Military's upside down here. Grief of an anniversary and military and prison and gloomy thoughts. So criminal behavior against the military. And grief over that. Receiving a gift, short illness, grief of an anniversary with the military, prison thoughts. This is really confusing. That's my doggy snoring. It's my jazz. Okay, so false person, change, the White House. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Give me some information here. 45 is always next to theft or prison or court, something. He's always there. Great happiness, which is upside down. He's upside down. Sad news, so he's just very, very upset. And court person here and theft right here, that's good news. Usually court person and the person in theft, when it's together, that means charges. That doesn't mean we're doing charges. It's somebody that maybe is speaking of the warrant out for 45's arrest through Iran. You know, the sad part about this whole thing is I thought the military people would be closer to 45 or to Putin. But the military people are closer to 45. upside down. His neglect. And it does say false person, which false person to 45, high emotions, bereavement, a long ways away, and then high honors, which is next to the 45. So high honors for the military, but the military is upside down. And it is a prison, gloomy thoughts. But the grief of an anniversary is it like something, the money has been lost. So what I'm getting is 45 owes Putin money, and he's going to get his money back by taking out our military. That's how he's going to, and that's the reason why 45 is not saying anything, doing anything, is because he knows that Putin is that's how he works. You don't pay me my money, I'm going to get it somehow. I'm going to take out your military personnel until you give me my money. That is a reason why I think 45 is not saying anything. That's what it feels like, because prison, so theft, prison, 40 in our military, bereavement, but Putin is attached. It's like 45. He's been dealing with the mafia mentality for so long. You know how it is, like when you borrow money from the mafia, if you don't pay them back, they take it. Somehow, some way, family, business, whatever, they will take it. And this is what it feels like. So 45 also owes Iran. That's what I just heard, that he also owes Iran money too. It's not giving me a whole lot more information. Unexpected money. The marriage card, which is upside down. The child next to Putin tells me that's what he has over 45. If you look back in any of my videos, I have talked many a times, and it has come up many a times, that 45 has an illegitimate child, that he got a 13-year-old pregnant, 13 or 14-year-old pregnant, and it is what Putin has over 45. Always. And there's several other readers that have read on it that didn't believe it at first, and then they end up going, well, maybe there is something to that. You know how you guys are. You guys go ask all of the readers to read on the same information, and that's what I've watched. Makes me feel not crazy. Just saying. But anyways, all right. I'm not getting a whole lot of information other than intuitively, really. But 45 is closer to the damage to our troops than Putin is. But it's like Putin didn't want to do that. But if you're not going to give me my money, I'm going to take it. And he knows it. And that's the reason why he hasn't said anything to us. He can't even announce publicly, Putin, if this is true, knock it off. He can't even do that. He can't even do that. All right. All right. I'm going to give up on that a little until some more information comes through. Whew. All right, let's read on Iran and 45. See what's going on there. Goodness gracious. You know, a real president would have pulled our troops out of harm's way, got on to the public announcement, and literally warned 45, if you don't knock it off, true or untrue. Don't do it. But no, not ours. Not our. And he has to say it's fake news instead of even his press secretary yesterday. She's like, she confirmed it was supposed to be secret news. She confirmed that. Intelligence or not intelligence or this or that. Oh, I just want to reach through and slap her. I want to slap the blonde right out of her. She's just horrible. They're just pissed off that information keeps on leaking. They're more pissed off about that than anything else that's going on. Is they're so sick and tired of people knowing their stuff. Which he is a public servant. We're supposed to know your stuff. We're supposed to know what you're up to. All right, Iran. Let's think about Iran. What's going on with Iran in 45? Iran in 45. Iran in 45. Iran in 45. What's going on with this warrant out for your arrest? Iran in 45. Ace of Cups. That's interesting. Three of Pentacles and the Hermit is on the bottom. Ace of Pentacles. All right. What goes over it? Queen of Cups. Highly emotional. New horizons. Visionaries. I'm going to put this down here. Queen of Pentacles. Money. It's about money. Ten of Cups. Happy relationship with 45. King of Pentacles. About money. High Priestess. Seven of Pentacles, about money. Page of Wands. Travel. Temperance shows up, and then the Lovers. Okay. Okay, that's not what I expected for it to come up. It talks about the relationship between 45 and Iran. I guess that is exactly what I asked for. But they're very much in cahoots with everything, but it's all about money. Lots of money. Lots of money. All right. So I want to read on lots of money, togetherness. Lovers means they're partners in crime. For Iran, why did you put a warrant out for 45's arrest? What did you mean by that? I know what I got yesterday. That's the reason why I'm doing them again. Iran, why did you put a warrant out for 45's arrest? What's going on with that? High Priestess. Intuitive. Nine of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. The Lovers. King of Cups. Four of Wands, the Emperor, the Ace of Cups, and then the Five of Wands. Jeez, it's still not telling me. Justice and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see. The High Priestess, which is feeling suspicious. The Nine of Pentacles is a conscious effort, good income, so it's all about money. The Ten of Pentacles, wealth, happiness. 45 owes them money. Relationship and connection. Page of Pentacles, good news. Message about money. The King of Cups, strength, balance, and diplomacy. These are interesting today. Seeing the big picture. That's the here. Seeing the big picture. What are we not seeing? The Star. Faith and hope. The Five of Cups. Pain, loss, and grief. The Six of Swords. Moving on. That's what we're not seeing is the Star. shine bright, pain, loss, and grief, and moving on. Okay, so Iran's talking about their guy that was killed, the Queen of Cups, new horizons, the King of Wands, born leader. I don't know. Justice and the Ace of Pentacles shows up too. Like they want justice for the guy who died. They're talking about the guy who died. The Emperor, the authorities. But it doesn't give me much information about them coming and getting him. 45, leaving in the middle of the night. Seven of Pentacles is worry about money. The Devil shows up. Stop it. The Devil shows up. Okay. You guys probably got more out of it than I did. I do not understand what the cards are saying today, other than the connection. 45 owes them money. They're very upset about the guy dying. However, somebody paid them to do it. Somebody was in cahoots about it. So they're just doing it for the people right now, for their people. But let me see if I can gather if they're serious. And then we'll do 45. Because yesterday I got that they were serious. I got that they, after 45 is out of office, they're going to go after him. Even if it's not the higher-ups in Iran, it's somebody that is going to go after him because of the loss, and they didn't want that guy to die. So they have a base to soothe as well, because they really wanted him and liked that guy. Somebody showed me. I know. Ooh. Yep, they're heartbroken. 5 of Wands. Petty conflict about it. The 4 of Pentacles, which is holding on to the grief. Are they going to come for him? The Moon, the 10 of Cups, and the 5 of Swords. Strife, tension, loss, defeat, unhealthy competition. So they're just angry at him. Are they going to come for him after he is? The Knight of Pentacles, steady progress, beware of deceit and betrayal, 7, and the World. Voyage. And then the Ace of Cups, beginning. I don't know. They're angry with him, but I don't know if they're going to come get him, which is sad because I'd hand him over. All right, let's do 45. I told you the cards are getting as confusing about this situation as anything. Confusing. It's all up in the air. There's so many things that are fast moving in the energy of 45 and the GOP that it is hard to grasp a good nugget out of the energy field right now. And that's exactly what I feel. So forgive me if it gets confusing. We're just as confused. But let's do the daily reading on 45 and see what's up with him, see where his energy level is and what's going on with his energy. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Like and subscribe, as they say. All right. Let's see about 45's daily energy and see what's going on there. Whew, Jazzy is snoring today. All right. The Wheel of Fortune showed up again. And the Devil. So yeah, the Knight of Swords, The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is not a good card in this deck. Hangman underneath the Wheel of Fortune. Under the Devil is the Contemplation. Where's the Queen of Wands? Self-assurance, feistiness under the Devil. So they're planning on something. Ooh, the coronavirus shows up. So they're under fire for that. Under darkness, the coronavirus shows up. Here's the Wheel of Fortune, Hangman. Which is the Eight of Cups, which is moving on. He's really thinking about that. The Wheel of Fortune, the fortune of getting the presidency, Hangman, hang it up, and then moving on. That's good news, guys. The coronavirus is getting worse. He doesn't like that idea. This right here is the Knight of Swords, which is free-spirited and so free, and the Ten of Wands, which stress, exhaustion, burdens. The coronavirus, he's overwhelmed. The fortune, he's ready to give up the fortune, hang it up, and move on. The Devil shows up. They're trying to figure out how to do it. The contemplation, but his evil side shows up constantly. Yep, and they're being feisty. And this right here is they're having a meeting of the mind, like trying to work out a plan. See, he's done. He's ready to give up. But you see, the Devil shows up in him and wants to... here's the Knight of Swords in here. See, she's trying to cut her wrist. He has that revenge thing going on. He has that revenge attitude, that revenge in his heart. Is he mad at the people? Is he mad at at his base? Who's he mad at? He cannot stand for everybody to know his business, like what he's doing and what's going on. He cannot stand another. He's had so many swords in his back. He is at the point where he just cannot stand another one. He can't stand another one. That's his energy today. I can't take it. That's what he's telling his people, his closest people, his allies, his closest people. He is saying, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Black flower of fragrance. Calling up the storm, which, yeah. And what is this one? Anger in the chains. Anger in the chains. Yeah, okay. His words right now the most are, I can't take it anymore. I got to get out of here. And that is the energy that's coming out of 45 today. And we're getting close. And I keep on saying that, but really, we're getting close. Because the more of that he thinks this way, the closer we are getting rid of him and him leaving. Because he's not going to be able to tolerate in his psyche and in his ego to losing to Biden. He said, I walked away instead of I lost. That's how he's going to play it in his head. All right. Thanks, guys.